Hello, Starknet family. Welcome back to the Star Cafe. I'm Nurstar, your personal Star barista. And once again, we are ready to serve you with some very special Starknet content. So, guys, new week, new Star Cafe. And today we are going to have a very NFT focused episode, as we'll have the pleasure to be speaking with Max from the RYG Labs, a lab, a developers lab, which is based in Vietnam, and they've been doing a lot of developments around the NFT primitives during the past 2 years, mostly on Starknet. And so having said that, let's introduce the guest of today. Hello, Max. Welcome to the Star Cafe. How are you?
Hello, man. Thanks for inviting me here. It's an honor to be here, like the first time in the Stark Cafes. I've listened to so many episodes before, and this is the first time. And hello, everyone. I'm Max. I'm the CEO and the founder of RYG Labs. We are building NFTs studios, NFTs marketplace on Starknet. We have been building for the last 2 years, and we are still here. The first time that we come to Starknet, we build an NFT collection, and then we have a chance to build something bigger and better for the ecosystem. So right now we already have the Plex up and running.
I think we lost you, Max. However, it's a pleasure to have you here at the Star Cafe. I hope
Yeah.
you got reconnected in the meanwhile. And you also started doing an introduction about yourself and the RYG Labs. In fact, I wanted to know what were RYG's labs activities during the past 2 years before you started working on Flex? Because I remember you deployed a couple of different NFT collections on Starknet. So maybe you can start with an introduction about RYG Labs, and then we'll move to Flex.
Yeah. A little bit about that first. We are a group of young person. For me, I'm not young anymore, but the teammates, there's around 20s when I first met them, and we all have the same like ambition, and we all love NFTs. We collect NFT from like Solana, Ethereum, and even like a lot 2 years. And when we know about Starknet and the news initiatives, we think that we want to try something new, and we try to be early. At that time, we already have a few collection that's we're working on, and the first one is we call Dreamy Parties. It's about the virtual assistant. It's just like an AI to help you with the daily task. And we finished everything design and all of that. So we released on Starknet October of 2020. It's the first collection in our studios. We developed for 6 months, drawing and everything. At the time, there's limit.
Okay, I think we lost you again, Max. However, you were saying that you deployed your first your first NFT collection on Starknet in October 2022. If I remember well, it was called Mash Booty Bots, something like that. Let me see if you managed to come back online.
I remember at the times the marketplace we have aspect, and it's still like the Starknet is really slow, and everybody needs to do manual work for the NFT to mint out and all of that.
We lost you again. Guys, could you let me know if it's only me that can't listen to Max, or like just show the thumbs down if you're not managing to listen to him as well?
Let me check. I'm sorry. Let me check the connection again.
Okay, no worries.
I think it's the same one. Let me.
I see. Let's try getting back a bit, in the speech, because basically the first interruption happened when you were speaking about the first NFT collection that LYG deployed on Starknet, which was the one about like bots, if I remember well, was something related to bots. Okay, can you hear me, Max?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me see. You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Uh, the Twitter space got some problem. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Let's give it another try. So basically, you were saying that as LYG Labs, you deployed your first NFT collection in at the end of 2022, in October 2022. What was the name of the collection?
The name of the collection is Dreamy Bodies. It's still up and running. It's the 777 piece. And the utilities is first, of course, DRs. So it's like the first animation NFT collection on Starknet. You guys can have a look on Flex. The virtual assistant, which means an AI that can help you remember the task. You can assign the task and doing daily activities. We still have everything's in the pipeline, and we're gonna revise and upgrade the new version of the Remy bodies in the next few months. You guys still here, right?
Yes, we're listening to you right now.
Yeah, yeah. And at the time, it's actually the network is not as great at the moment, but we still want to version that we have 10,000 piece and
Yeah,
have
the
enough
the audio
users, so we can.
quality is very bad.
Really? I'm not.
Yeah, I lost you once again. For right now, I can hear you again.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, guy. Normally, it's, this time I'm not really sure what happened within the connection.
I see. And
Yeah,
going back a bit to
yeah,
starting like having a deep dive on Flex. Like how was Flex born? I remember that like Starknet remained for some weeks without NFT because both
yeah.
aspects and also Mean Square had to cease their operations. And I remember that you acted very very fast and you managed to build the Flex NFT marketplace relatively fast, and you managed to to bring back NFT marketplace on Starknet, something that was very very needed. So tell me a bit about how Flex was born and what's the vision of Flex.
Still remember the day collection ready to put out on Starknet. We prepare everything. We have the contract ready. We talk to Mean Square. We're gonna release the collection at the end of the month, and then it's like in the middle of June, Mean Square they announced that they're gonna close down. That leaves us with the marketplace to launch the collection. And and right at that moment of the announcement, I called up the guys in the company and our collection, and we in stand in opportunities. So for us, we don't really want to do the marketplace first. We want to do the product, the collection, the utilities, and everything for the users. But at the moment, we think that we have a chance here to build something good for the ecosystem. Because for us, we love the marketplace, we love the collection, we love the platform that provides a place to for artists and builders to launch their art. So we actually have already developed another platform like marketplace for like last 4 months. That's why we have everything ready. And then I called the guys and I told them that we're gonna pivot. We're gonna do this. We have 2 weeks ahead of us. We want to launch and do it as fast as possible, and launch it at the end of June. And then we try to do it. And we finish everything. We reuse the menswear contract because we don't have time to rewrite everything. The Cairo at that time still really hard to write. We only have one developers, so it's really hard for us. But on the front end and everything, we have everything ready. So it took us around, I think, 16 days to actually put the platform online, and that's it. We have the platform online. Like 3 or 4 days after Mint were slow, and we are now flex. It's really like a happy moment for us because we could do some things in very short time. But we have tremendous support. We have support from Luis. Um, Everything we ask him, he help us a lot. And until now, we already 4 months, I think 4 months, 5 months into development, and flex going on. And I think we have a little bit of good market share right now. We have some of the most listed contents in Starknet, and we still have a lot more upcoming features, and we in develop now. So I really hope that you guys can take a look. If you don't know about Flex Marketplace, you can try it out. We have some features, and you can play around. If you encounter any like issue or bug, we can help it out. But our vision is to build Flex to be a place for the communities to play around, to try out the arts for builder and for artists to come in and launch their projects. That's it.
Awesome, Max. Thanks a lot for reminding us about those summer days when Starknet remained without any NFT
Yeah.
marketplace from one day to the other, basically. I remember those times. And yeah, credits to you for, for reacting very fast and for setting up an NFT marketplace. It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot once again. And yeah, you were mentioning that the current version of the protocol of the marketplace is written in Cairo native contracts. So my question is like, are you planning to integrate the new Cairo one version soon? How long does it miss in order to update the contracts?
Actually, we already start developing the Cairo one on July, and you know that right now the Cairo already 2.2. So we like to waiting for a stable version, and I think already 80% converting the code. We redrive the code entirely into the new Cairo, and not just the symbol features. We're gonna launch revamp UIs, I think, in the next few days, and then maybe in the end of December, together with more features, we will launch the new Cairo contract integrate into the marketplace tools. So it's a little bit still a little bit of work for us. As you know, we are just a small startup. We have a few guys, only one Cairo developers, and like 1 or 2 others trying to learn Cairo. It's a new language, but it's good. And we try to overcome everything to put down to deliver a better version of Flex. I think next year, early next year, is gonna be exciting for everyone.
Sure, it makes definitely sense to wait for a bit longer than rushing things. And I also saw that you carried out different initiatives in order to boost growth and usage on Flex during the past months. And one of the most recent ones was the Flex Evo initiative, which is a sort of membership NFT, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. That's one of the things. So for us, we're thinking more about this at loyalty rewards, or maybe a loyalties membership or something like that. So it's not just a normal NFTs. We would love to provide the users with a PFP version of that, and even better, like a full scale rewards platform for the users. So the Flex Evos is going to be our next initiative to the market, and we want to do something that unique and fun, so the user can become a part of it, um, and they can actually enjoy the journeys on Starknet. So it's going to have a lot of utilities and some of the gamification mechanic that's I don't think exists in the market yet, and we are very exciting to wait for it to launch to the user and to review it to the Starknet communities.
That's cool, Max. And yeah, like also, I wanted to ask you for the future months at Flex. How are you planning to position Flex as a dynamic marketplace? You just mentioned this fact that you want to implement gamify elements into the marketplace. So, what kind of gamify elements do you mean? If you can mention a bit more on that.
Yes. So this a little bit about my background. I'm 39 now. I'm been work in the finance industry for 10 years, and the last 10 years I worked mainly in the entertainment and game publishing industry. So I really love the entertainment aspect of everything. So even in finance or blockchains. So the term dynamic marketplace, we want to position ourselves as one of the unique marketplace that can involve, that can change, that can adapt, and very flexible to the market condition. So we don't want people to see Flex as a general marketplace where you buy and sell NFTs. We want much more. If you want to play games, we actually already in our pipeline we develop it's just like a game store. So you get in, you can try the game, you can read the reviews, you can play the games, and then if you love the game, you can actually buy the NFT and you try the game yourself. So before that, we want to provide the whole experience to the user, so they don't even know they interact with the blockchain game. So that's one of the aspect that we think about. And another thing is like I said, we have the membership program. So the flexible is gonna change with your journeys. If you buy or sell, you get more points. You get more uh, one of the ticket, and then you can redeem it for so many things on our marketplace. And not just on only that, we have built a set of tools and SDKs that can help the artists and builders. I think it's gonna be one of the key things to attract artists and builders from other blockchains. As you know, that we in the world that every day we have people launching new chains, new entries. So this way it become more competitive, and it's really hard to convince to get people in. And as a new builders, we understand that it's really hard to get new people come in if we don't provide the tools necessary for them. So for a new project that they come in, they can just launch with us. We already have the launch pad. We actually have the launch pad ready. We launched 2 projects in the last 2 months, I think. And the artists or the builder, they just need to focus on their things. So for if you want to launch a collection, you just focus on the art, and we will have everything. We have a distribution system. We have a gamification system. It's like you can ask user to stack for points, and you use points to play the games, and you get to upgrade your art So we have everything in place. So the new user, they don't need to care about the technical aspect. And we also build a setup like API for NFTs. Some of the bot that we actually have right now, so we can give it to you to beta test. We have an in-house Discord bot that can help you to do AI models, stable diffusion. You can design, you can do everything, and we constantly upgrading the bot, so you have more utility inside Flex Discord. So those things, we think that we will try to add in more, like more tools and more every little bit every day, more gaming, more everything. So we keep adding. So the user and even the creator, the builder, they will have easier life when they work with us, when they come to Starknet to launch their collection. So that's what we think. The aspect, everything around dynamic and the community marketplace.
Very good. At the beginning of the answer, you said you 39 or 29?
39. So I'm working in the IT industry for the last 20 years.
I see. Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good to have some some more experienced people. And as you said, most of your team is like around their 20s. So I'm sure you're like a figure of of help for them. And
Yeah.
your advice will be very important for them. And having said that, let's close a bit the the discussion around Flex, and I wanted to touch on another point before closing this Star Cafe, and it was about the regional market you are located in, so Vietnam, and RYG Labs is a Vietnamese company, and together with the Vietnamese Starknet community, you've been very active in educating young Vietnamese people about Starknet and about Cairo as well. So we'd like to know a bit more about the overall Web3 and also the Starknet scene in Vietnam, and what kind of cool in real life activities and events and workshops did you organize during the past months as Flex and as RYG Labs?
Yeah, a little bit more about that. So we think Vietnam and Sea regions is a strategic region for every blockchain to grow users because this region we have 1 billion people, young, eager to learn about new tech. So it's really big for every blockchain if they want to grow users. Asia and Southeast Asia or Vietnam is the place to go. And the thing with Starknet is we develop on the new contract, the new language. It's not Solidity or Rust or anything else. It's a Cairo, so it's really new. And we don't even find another developer in Vietnam that can work with us. So we think that we need to do something to grow the space in Vietnam. We need to go together with the school, with the universities, to cooperate with them. So part of my business, I have an agency company which always working with the university across the countries. We're working on e-sport, we're working on tech exhibition and everything. So around this activity, I start bringing Starknet and Black Marketplace into the school, into the uni, to give them knowledge about Cairo, to give them knowledge about blockchains and NFT and everything. And we did 2 events last October, like attract around 3,000 students, and they really love to explore the career paths, the new languages and everything. We in talk with some of the professors in one of the top university technology school in bringing the Cairo language into school to teach and to do base camp and everything. So we try to do once a month these activities. And right now we're planning on a Startnet meetup in January. We're gonna invite some of the local project and the project from the region to also come over. We want to let the student know that they have new opportunity to build, to be early, to learn the top language. You know, everyone loves Cairo, right? So we want to do that to bring more people into the ecosystem, so we have more manpower to build better product for everyone. And because we love doing things with students, so this is our thing too. on the way we will teach them how to like develop product, how to live on blockchains, and how to utilize blockchains into the daily use. So I think it's gonna have a lot of impact in the next 2 years.
Yeah, these initiatives are very remarkable, and yeah, thanks a lot for for preaching, the word of Starknet and Cairo throughout Vietnam and its universities. Obviously, as you said, Southeast Asia and Vietnam have a huge potential when it comes to Web3 and also on Starknet. And hopefully you'll be managing to onboard as many young people as possible. We obviously definitely need new developers, so good luck with that. And yeah, I think if we don't have any questions from the public, let me see if there are some in the comment section. So in the meanwhile, let's shout out to some of our friends here. There's Thomas, Fabio, Nadai, or something, Joseph, the first. Hashtag Buremo, Big Sense. Hey guys, how you doing? Let me see if there are any questions. There are not actually. I don't know if you would like to touch on some other topic, Max.
Yes, it's like right now we are in a better market condition than last year. So everyone so eager, hunting airdrop and everything. I think the biggest topic that the people in Vietnam they discuss right now is how to farm Starknet and airdrop and everything. So I think we more than want to build a better product for everyone. The reason why we choose Starknet is because we think that Starknet have the best technologies in all of the L2 blockchains, and it can scale Ethereum, it can retain securities, and for us, we not only develop the marketplace, we also develop reverse asset protocol to build on Flex. So Starknet is the place to go. That's why we committed in growing here, in educate more people to come in and to onboard more users. So that's our vision. And what we do here is we try to focus on community. So the core business of us is to build everything upon the community needs and provide the public goods, so everyone can enjoy, can actually use the blockchains in the best way possible. So I just want to let everyone know our vision and how we commit to building things on Starknet. And just that. Thank you for our friends turn up today and the guys that can listen back. So Stack Cafe is something remarkable, and when the user they want to come to Starknet, they definitely will listen to the episode. So thank you too to be like the top guy in the ecosystem.
Thank you very much, Max. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for the sweet words. And once again, thanks for the great job that you've been doing in Vietnam and overall in the Starknet ecosystem. And yeah, hopefully we'll be having another Star Cafe together in the future months, in the next months. Maybe when you have to launch something cool, we'll be ready for you with open arms. And yeah. So once again, thanks a lot to all the listeners for coming. I wish a great week and see you soon at the Star Cafe. And yeah, it's now time to close. Remember to share the Starknet vibe and see you next time. Bye guys. Bye Max. Thanks a lot. See you.
Yeah, bye bye guys. Thanks everyone.
Bye folks. Bye.
Bye bye.